Hello Nigerians and my wonderful subscribers, you are welcome back to this channel and thank you for joining me once again. Now today is the 10th day of this nationwide protest, which of course is the last day. But as expected, Ahmed Bola Tinubu and his cabinet members has refused to listen to the cries and the pleas of Nigerians who hit the street protesting peacefully. Instead, these people were hungry, they asked for food. Ahmed Bola Tinubu gave them bullets and tear gas in reply. He came out to give his speech the other day, yet he did not address the issue of this protest. The core issue of this protest was not addressed in that particular speech. The law enforcement agents were on rampage, killing protesters who were protesting peacefully without any weapon at all. That is to tell you the kind of president that we have. Come 2027 now, people will forget all of these things and they will still go back to vote him. Now today, the protesters are actually having a candlelight procession in honor of those who were killed during this particular End Bad Governance protest in Nigeria. And I can assure you that this is the most organized protest I've ever seen here in Nigeria. Despite the government's plan, the plan of the Nigerian police to turn this protest into violence, the Nigerian youth still kept their calm till the 10th day. I'm going to be showing you that particular procession as they honor those who were killed during this particular End Bad Governance protest. But before I do that, the former president of Nigeria, Chief Olusegun Obasanjo, has actually come out to press Ahmed Bola Tinubu's neck once again. And I tell you, this time around, he was really brutal. And I can assure you that this is one of the men who understands the importance of putting ethnicity and religious sentiments aside to analyze the current situation on ground. In fact, he said a lot of things. He said that most of the people who occupy one political position or the other in Nigeria should be in jail. And what he said is absolutely truth. And I can give you a well-known example, like the president of Nigeria, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, whose drug case is still with the US court. Now he is the president of Nigeria. People like Yahaya, all of them, these people have criminal record, yet they're not in prison. Tomorrow now, Yahaya will be appointed as one minister or the other. He also went on to criticize how Ahmed Bola Tinubu has actually failed to address the issue of this particular protest, noting that he was the cause of the protest because his policies actually brought hunger and hardship in this particular country. Now, I want you to listen to Chief Olusegun Obasanjo as he pressed Ahmed Bola Tinubu's neck once again. And when we come back, we'll analyze the video and then move on to the next one.
What is the character of the people that are in government? With all due respect, most of them should be behind the bar. And that is the truth. Most of them should be behind the bar. Some should even be in the gallows. Now, if these are the people that are ruling us, then what do you expect? It doesn't matter whether you make, whatever you make it will not. So the point is that the character of the people that are coming to government, their attributes, the sort of people, who are they? Look, in my own part of the world, even when you want to give a daughter to marriage, you say, hey, look at the background. What is the pedigree? And that is one thing we really need to think about. How do we select leaders? What should be the character of the leaders we select? What should be their track record? What should be, where should we find them? Are they role models? And I think that's what is the first thing we have to think about. Because it doesn't matter whether you make it 1 term of 6 years, 2 terms of 5 years, 2 terms of 4 years, 2 terms of 3 years. The same people, the same way of doing things, we aren't going to get out of it.
What is the word? It's legitimate.
as I said, you are what you are today because you are a Nigerian. I am what I am today because I'm a Nigerian. So why should they be Nigerian and be languishing in poverty? Why? And then they make demand for that. And we are not listening to them. They make demand for that. And we are treating it with levity. We are sitting on the keg of gunpowder. They are frustrated, they are desperate, they are angry, they are hungry, they are unemployed, they are in abject poverty. What do we expect? Those boys and girls that have tried to go over the Sahara and go over the Mediterranean, they had 3 hurdles to cross: the Sahara, the ill treatment in the Mediterranean country on this side, whether Israel, Algeria, or Libya or wherever, they go through hell. Then the Mediterranean. Then when they landed on the other side, some of them came here. I listened to them and I was weeping. Now why should they go through that? Because what you and I have not given them the attention that they deserve. And that's it.
Now I believe you're listening to what the former president of Nigeria has just said. Those are really deep words. When the people who are our leaders, the people who are occupying the political position, are the people who are supposed to be in jail, what do you expect? Some of these people have one criminal case or the other. Yet, the corrupt system that we have in Nigeria, the corrupt INEC and the corrupt judiciary, still went on to endorse them and find a way to impose them on us as the president and, ministers and governors. That is why we are facing difficulties in Nigeria today. Corruption has become the order of the day. I am happy that somebody like Olusegun Obasanjo, who is also a Yoruba man, is coming out to say this. Because if you are to be somebody like Peter Obi or Atiku now, they will tag it a tribal bigot, or they will say he is saying because he is spent because he lost the 2023 general election, which of course we know how they did that election and how the corrupt judiciary actually gave the results and passed their judgment. I can tell you that for free. See, the problem of Nigeria will actually take the grace of God to solve it, because corruption has eaten deep into Nigeria. Now I want you to watch how these protesters actually organize a procession in order to honor those who were killed during this End Bad Governance protest, and then when we come back, we'll just wrap up the video. Now guys, I believe you saw that. These were the people who lost their life trying to ask for a better Nigeria. These were Nigerians who were hungry as a result of the policies of Ahmed Bola Tinubu. They came out to complain that they are hungry, and they were all met with bullets and tear gas. They are the ones being honored and mourned. May their gentle soul rest in perfect peace. Amen.